Check the fridge, catch the where you at? Like Jody sees niggas ain't ready for us speaking.
And we are back. This is Middle of the Pack, and I'm Pip.
And I am Fax. We did it.
Shout out to you, man, on that new intro. That was clean. I like it.
Yeah, you do? All right.
Well,
all right.
ASAP, I'm a fan.
I know. Gotta give my props. You know, big East Coast guy too, so ASAP's huge. But yes, we are back. New intro. I feel like this should count as like our New Year episode, just because
it pretty much is.
Yeah, we kind of just dropped the ball at the Super Bowl and things like that because people had to have babies, people had to go do their jobs. It was like this whole bullshit of like.
But I'm home.
Personal.
I'm home.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah. I mean, me too. I get a good month off of my little hiatus, but yeah, you're good. And I mean, on top of that, you are a father of a little girl.
I am. My daughter.
That's right. Let's go. So that's why, as you guys might have seen through the tweet, that yes, we took a little bit break because Pip needed to get used to having a newborn in the house.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Still sleep deprived, but we'll push on.
That's right. But yeah, I was saying, this is a much easier New Year's episode, you know. I got the intro figured out a little bit better. Not as in your face. Football season wrapped. So guys, in case you guys missed it, the Eagles won the Super Bowl. We never said it. So
they won. But it's been a really busy week in the NFL this week.
I know. That's going to be what we're going to get into here first. And before we get started, though, I needed to mention it. So you told me that from now on, you're going to be wearing jerseys during the episodes. Tons of different jerseys.
Until I run out. A different jersey every episode.
What a first choice.
Hey, man, we got the salute to service, Colin Kaepernick.
Which, as I said before the show, and I'm going to say it now, is possibly the best jersey in history. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if we looked it up, it would be like thousands of dollars online. Maybe it's just like this fucking beautiful thing that you don't even have, like this hidden diamond in the rough type of deal. Because Colin Kaepernick, salute to service jersey. And you didn't buy this like recently.
No, I was a fucking teenager.
Yeah, so you were already on the wave.
I've just been ironically funny for a long time, you know?
I've just been fucking hilarious forever, man. I don't know. It's just
because, like, yeah, you got your funny, like, controversy jerseys, like your OJs, your Aaron Hernandez, your Deshaun Watson, even a regular Kaepernick. But I went a step further, got the salute to service one.
Salute to service.
It's a little cherry on top.
Take a knee for the troops, baby. Yep. Shout out Colin. Heard things are working out. But yeah, I mean, I just had to point that out. A beautiful first jersey choice. But yeah, be on the lookout, guys. Maybe I'll try to pop in, but Pip is teaching me how to be a jersey collector right now because I've been stubborn my whole life and I've only ever had Colts jerseys. You know, I had my Peyton Manning jersey, I had my Andrew Luck jersey, I have my Marvin jersey, but I need to just start collecting because jerseys, it can be fun. I don't need to be a old cranky sourpuss about it.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna pull out some gems.
I know, but you started off so hot.
I had to.
A beautiful. But yeah, I mean, let's get into it, dude. With the NFL, like we said, we did miss it. The season's over, but that does not mean that things have slowed down. Luckily for us, because we have had the combine, and we have had free agency, we've had releases, we've had retirements, we've had cuts, fucking trade requests.
It's been a wild week.
Like, what was it? Was it last year or the year before where there was just shit happening I think it was last year's offseason.
I think so.
Where it was just like shit was happening. You and I were texting back and forth like every other day. Yeah, because it was like right before we started the show. It was like, because that was like right before the draft. So I remember shit was going nuts. And now we're already starting how we just got done with the combine.
And dude, this week alone has been like steamrolled. Dude, I feel like I'm sending you like 4 or 5 news breaks a day.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think most of them were through Instagrams because let's see, we can go down.
They're on it.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm trying to see where it starts. All right.
Dude, it's been kind of wild this week.
So it started off with Deebo Samuel getting traded to the Commanders.
For a 5th, too, which is, dude, I don't care like what people think is like Debo's washed or Debo's this or that. Debo's fat. Bro, for a 5th round pick, I'm taking that. Like, no questions asked.
So
I'm taking
yeah,
that.
you're telling me I get a wide receiver, running back duo with a few years left for a 5th round pick?
Yeah, because
Like
I'm
who I
telling you
already
right now,
know is good? Fucking
you're not finding a Debo level talent in this year's draft, probably in the 5th round. It's just probably not going to happen.
no. Yeah, no. You could literally draft his replacement and still have more skill by getting him, and releasing that 5th round pick than anyone else you would get. I agree completely.
Just to remind you that the Cowboys gave us a 4th round pick for Jonathan Mingo.
But
yeah, for a 5th round for Debo, taking it all day.
Yeah, all day. Give it to me. Love it.
Get
Already
49ers
said
got
yes.
fleeced. And they're already talking about they're open to trade Ayuk too.
Ayuk, yeah, I was gonna say Ayuk's another one that we'll have to be on the lookout for. I mean, shit, for all we know, could be happening as we're recording, but if it does, Pip usually gets his notification.
Yeah, I'll break it, but it hasn't happened yet.
Okay, good.
He doesn't seem very amused by it. I know that.
He'll be all right. The next one I got. Okay, so yeah, this one's interesting. It makes sense, but Darius Slay got released from the Eagles, so it makes sense. But he's getting a little older.
He isn't a very much on the older side of a corner.
Yeah, and he got replaced very aggressively, with those gentlemen in the secondary now with Coop and Quinion Mitchell. Yeah,
just please go back to Detroit. Do the right thing. Go back to Detroit.
well,
that's all I want.
He's got over there. Who's their secondary? It's Kirby Joseph is a safety.
Terry and Arnold.
Branch.
Yeah, Brian Branch.
Yep. And then there you go. I don't know who you are. Watch the 4th be the best guy.
I'm pretty sure it was Terry and Arnold is the corner over there.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. Then who's the other?
Hell if I know.
Oh, I was gonna say Zakuta, but no, didn't he go somewhere else? Am I tripping? Jeff Okudah?
No, he hasn't played in a solidified role in a while. I don't even know where he's at anymore.
Yeah, I know because he kind of fell into the ether.
He was in Atlanta, but I think they got rid of him.
Oh yeah, because Atlanta took a bunch of. Fuck, this is gonna bother me. Let's see, Detroit Lions.
I know Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch are safeties.
Ennis Rakestraw Jr. The Lions. I don't know. He traded for veteran Carlton Davis III, signed veteran Amik Robertson in free agency, and drafted Terry and Arnold and Ennis Rakestraw Jr. What the hell?
Yep, get Darius Slay.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Yeah, go. Yeah, back to Detroit you go. There you go. That felt like that was just burnt minutes talking about the Lions secondary. But yeah, Darius Slay's gone. I mean, I would take him. We need the veteran presence in corner. Like, basically, actually, let me just put this out there right now. Yeah, every free agent that gets released or cut or fucking, doesn't sign, I'm going to say, oh, yeah, Colts could use him. I'm just going to tell you. Because we could use everybody.
Yeah.
We are looking very Andrew Luck 2013 to 16 roster without the Andrew Luck that made us good.
Now I'm bad.
Yeah.
Which they also just recently announced that they're open to take another quarterback and make them compete.
Yes. Okay. So that was an announcement. I didn't know if that one counted, but we can talk about that for a second. This is good to me. I think this is good. For me, I would want him to compete with like Justin Fields, or if we want to go full fuck it mode, we could have Anthony Richardson versus Joe Milton.
Joe Milton.
Yeah, I know.
Joe Milton's a dog.
But you get to watch it happen though in real time. Like you get to see like the difference, and then we're like, oh, but we're still safe because same year, same quarterback, but you are exactly what we still wanted him to be.
Yeah,
Just go in there.
y'all both do basically the exact same fucking thing. So who can do it better?
Yep, and that would just be like perfect because it's like, all right, well, we got the other guy, and I mean,
You could probably get Joe Milton for the low.
yeah, because they were open to trades already too. I remember they were talking about that.
They got their franchise quarterback. They don't really need him.
Exactly. I mean, I don't see a reason why not. I think everybody needs to compete for their job this offseason. And I think that Chris
Except for Bryce
Ballard.
Young.
Yeah. Well, I mean the Colts. Don't worry. Yeah. Bryce Young is good. He's safe. He's safe on my end. But everyone at Indy, they're in trouble. Fucking in trouble. And Chris Ballard, the general manager, needs to stop being a pussy because no aggressiveness in free agency so far yet. Like, just sign a guy just to fucking sign him.
Just do it.
Just do it. Like, literally just to have a fucking Twitter photo. You could release him before the season starts. But, like, you did something, Because right now,
you gotta get the ball rolling.
Yeah, we're on the same pattern of, like, doing the same exact shit of, I like our guys. I don't. I don't like them.
Clearly, it's not working.
Yeah, so something's fucked up. I don't know if it's their individual talent or their talent that cannot become a team and they can't work well together. I don't know what it is. Just fucking start signing guys. Get rid of it.
Sign Jameis.
Sign. That sucks because like I have to like commit to the bit of Jameis being awesome, but also at the same time I love the Colts so much that I become like an asshole GM where I'm like, get him out of here. So you put me at like a fucking fork in the road right now. No, fuck it. I need the morale for Jameis. At least somebody will be positive.
Your locker room would be happy.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of locker rooms and happiness, this locker room probably got happier because they got rid of part 2 of the growth that they got this past season in Devontae Adams, who got released from the Jets.
Yep. I'm assuming that is because they couldn't find a trade suitor because they were trying to trade him first.
Yeah, but they didn't get to see anything, which I don't really think speaks to his skill because he came from Aiden O'Connell, Gardner Minshew to a very broken Aaron Rodgers.
And also didn't see anything. He had a game last year where he put up 200-something yards and 2 touchdowns.
That too. Because I mean, I know it was just like slower in some games, but then, especially towards the end of the season, when him and Rodgers just kind of started saying, fuck it, let's just show him that like you're at least still good. He very much showed that.
Yeah, he's definitely very good.
Yeah, but now he's released. So, the year, you're not going to remember this. So you're about to see like your buddy's autistic brain in action right now. But when we started playing Madden together, one of the first things that I did in my franchise, because like when we would play as teams and like usually face each other in Super Bowl, you'd whip my ass. The first year though that I was good is because I took Devontae Adams as a free agent.
Smart move.
So, Indy, what are we thinking? It would be weird to have 2 big-bodied receivers with Pittman and Devontae, but fuck it, right? And then just Josh Downs.
I'd take
Josh
him
Downs in the
Carolina
slot.
for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of love that for you.
Yeah, be clean.
But 17 though.
Yeah, it's taken.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I just wanted to see. I was hoping.
It's taken.
Okay. All right.
But I'm sure because he's getting older, I'm sure that he's not going to go sign to someone that's not like ready to go.
Yeah. No.
So it's probably not going to happen, but I wouldn't mind it. We'll pay him.
I mean, hey man, there's just no love of the game anymore,
Everybody's
chasing these rings. Like, I don't know. If you just go to a team that happens to win a Super Bowl, does it really build on your legacy? How's Odell doing? Nobody knows who the fuck that guy is anymore. He died off of the Dolphins. He has a ring, though.
DeAndre Hopkins drop a wide open pass in the Super Bowl, and I was like, who the hell is that?
Is that the guy who had 0 drops back in like 2016? The guy who literally was like the most sure-handed receiver ever? Yeah.
Consistently.
The guy who literally would never drop in his ginormous hand? Yeah.
The guy that caught the Hail Murray?
Oh, the Hail Murray. That's right. I love that. Love that. Oh, man.
Yeah, when I watched DeAndre Hopkins drop no one was in 15 yards of 20 maybe. You hit him in the hands and it hit the ground. I was like, oh, buddy, you're not what I remember.
What happened to you?
Yeah, you were
Now we get
great.
to see. Yeah, I mean, now we have to see if Devontae wants to be selfless, or if he just wants his
He's
ring.
gonna go. He's gonna go
Yeah.
somewhere to try to compete because he's like mid-30s, I think.
Dude, it's gonna be DeAndre Hopkins and fucking Devontae Adams with Patrick Mahomes
And Xavier Worthy,
and Travis Kelce.
who's still not leaving.
Yeah. Announced on that. Oh yeah, there you go. That can just kind of roll into one that we didn't really talk about.
No,
But it's
fuck
I don't.
that. Put him on the Bills. Go to the Bills.
You're talking about Devontae?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Fuck
Go
it.
to the Bills.
Yeah, if you want to go to a competitor, go to the Bills or fuck it, maybe you can go to Detroit, do some Megatron shit.
Go to Baltimore.
All right.
They don't have a wide receiver, so
They got Zay.
yeah, when he's not broken.
Yeah,
Zay's
but
also tiny.
yeah. Well, oh yeah. They don't got a big boy. Yeah, that's true. Devontae feels like that fits though. He feels like a Raven.
That'd be kind of clean. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you got Devontae Adams, Derrick Henry, Zay Flowers, Isaiah Likely, no longer Mark Andrews. We'll take
Yes.
him. We
You
need
don't
just
want that.
because. No. Hold on. I just need a vet tight end for a couple years because I think all of our tight ends are confused. So we need to get Tyler Warren and then have somebody explain to him how to be an NFL tight end, and then he can fuck off.
You won't have to.
That's
Start
true.
him immediately.
Well, oh no, he will be. It's just kind of like
Tyler
he'll be-
Warren, because on every mock draft I see, like y'all are taking Tyler Warren.
we are. I love that. I've looked at a few and we're getting him, and I get happy. So I'm glad
He's got like Brock Bowers upside. And he's bigger.
he's Dallas Clark.
Yeah,
Faster. He's fast, Dallas Clark.
yeah.
Oh,
And
I know.
he's a utility guy too. Like you don't want him to line up at tight end. That's fine. He took a snap. He played center.
yeah, he's a dog.
He snapped the ball and then caught the touchdown on the same play.
He's a dog. That's great. I know. I love that. I love it so much.
You want to run a package where you pitch it to him and he throws it? He'll do that too.
I mean, hey, Scatabo. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's just get all utility guys. Just a full team of Swiss Army knives. That's what I want.
Just a whole
Taysom Hill is our QB. Yeah, Taysom Hill's our QB. Yeah. Or Taysom Hill or Cam Scatabo is our QB. Like they'll just change back and forth.
Tyler Warren would be really good for you. Don't waste your time wanting Mark Andrews. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, it's true.
Let him
I
waste
know.
away in Baltimore
I think it's just
and get buried in a depth chart.
Yeah, I just keep going like what was,
Yeah,
he was.
It's
great.
gone.
I know.
It's gone.
I know. It is. But other than that, this one surprised me just because I kind of thought he would just retire there. Tyler Lockett.
The Seahawks in general are about to only have JSN.
Well, okay, that's right. I was going to say we can just add on to that. So, on top of Tyler Lockett being released, also DK has requested a trade. And on top of that, there is an official middle of the pack prediction for the DK trade by yours truly, Pip.
He's going to Green Bay. First round pick this year, Dontavian Wicks for DK Metcalf.
First round pick, Wicks for DK. Green Bay and Seattle. Book it here, middle of the pack. I got the text too. So if someone wants to call bullshit and this happens before this releases, I got the timestamps.
We got receipts.
We're good. Yeah, we got receipts. Pip is gonna be out here because when it comes to things that aren't the offensive production of DeAndre Swift on the Chicago Bears, we're basically right about everything.
Yeah, because I'm gonna double back to this one every time this comes up. I called a cat trade 2 months in advance. 2 months in advance. Wasn't even rumored to happen.
No, you not only called that, but you also called saying that he'd fit somewhere better in New York, which he is. So, I mean, we're all over it.
So Green Bay fans, if you want to go ahead and buy a custom jersey with Metcalf on the back, you're probably pretty safe to do so.
Yeah, and also Pip would beat Metcalf 1-on-1. So if you want him to sign it, lock him up.
Yeah.
You guys are the same size. Or was he maybe got like an inch?
Yeah, he's got a lot more muscle than me, I think.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You got a lot of muscle.
A hell of a lot faster. I'm a 7-year broken Army vet.
That's
way faster.
It's fair. Yeah. Yeah, the Screaming Eagle had you doing a lot of those rucks, huh?
A ton.
All right. Well, there you go. But yeah, DK. Okay, so I guess to stay on subject. DK will be traded. Keep that locked down for the Green Bay and Wicks. Green Bay's first round and Wicks for DK. Reported by Pip. On top of that, DK, I mean, that's over in the Seahawks. I don't know what they're rebuilding because also Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett, like, I never feel like he regressed. I just feel like they just stopped throwing to him.
Yeah, I genuinely thought, like you said, that he was going to be there until he decided to quit.
I kind of thought they were in that agreement. Yeah. It was just like, you're just here, dude, because you're like the most reliable person on earth.
And honestly, I don't know if he signs anywhere else. I think he might just retire.
That's, you know what? Middle of the pack reports first the entire Seahawks wide receiver results. DK Metcalf to the Green Bay Packers for a Green Bay first round and Wicks. On top of that, Tyler Lockett will retire.
Yep.
Heard it here first.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that makes sense because, I thought it was just going to be like, oh, okay, I'm done. And maybe there's something with like retiring paperwork versus releasing that has to do with contracts being fulfilled and like cap space and what you owe the player. Maybe that's why. Maybe they're like, oh, we heard you're going to retire. Let's cut him because fuck that. We need that money.
Just fuck him.
Yeah. Fuck all the years of service he gave to this franchise. The most consistent like receiver ever to be a Seahawk other than like Steve Largent himself, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. But now it's literally just JSN. Just Jackson Smith.
Hey, I mean, fuck it, dude. I was right about that. I mean, you agreed with me. So, yes, it's our take because we are a team. But, yes, I did say Jackson Smith and Jigba would have a huge second year.
100%. I've been on the track before the season started where I was even like, dude, he's the best receiver on the roster.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he wide receiver one? Not on his team, but he's the best one on the team.
Well, that's just because, the past 4-5 years of Ohio State wide receivers have just been like money.
Really good.
Like money. Like, here you go. Here's your new wide receiver one.
We're going to give you another one this year in the draft. You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, crazy times, man. Crazy times. But Lockett's gone. Metcalf's going to Green Bay.
will be gone.
Will be gone. And now, Joey Bosa has been released from the Los Angeles Chargers. That was last night.
Which was kind of wild.
Yeah. The whole thing, it just seemed like it was like sudden, and then also like it seemed a little vague at first, kind of like, oh, they wanted to save this money. I was like, oh, I didn't really think they had a bad. I knew Joey got injured a lot, but I didn't think, honestly, the Chargers had the balls to do it.
Yeah, honestly, I would have thought they would have got rid of Khalil Mack before Joey Bosa.
Oh, yeah, that too. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, shit.
Like you have an older edge rusher on the other side of him that, like I said, older, that probably could have also saved you money. And not the dude that's been the heart of your defense other than Derwin James since he got there.
Yeah, true. But now, there you go. And now we get my take. Joey to San Fran with Nicky.
Dude, I'd love that.
The Bosa
I
brothers.
would love that.
And then you needed who do you say?
Chase Young.
Chase Young, yeah, to complete your Ohio defensive line rebuild.
Dude, I love it.
Yeah, so for those of you who haven't caught on, which is fair because I just caught on to this last night, what Pip likes to do is he essentially likes to recreate Ohio State position groups within every single team of the NFL. So
Did it for the
49ers,
Jets too.
yeah, so the 49ers currently are going to be the Ohio State D-line with Joey and Nick Bosa and Chase Young. So be on the lookout for other position groups. I believe, what was it? The Jets were the other one?
The Jets.
Yeah.
They need to just go sign Justin Fields and then trade for Chris Olave. And now you have Justin Fields, Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson.
There you go.
It's worked before. Fuck it.
I mean, yeah, if it ain't broke, man. If it ain't broke. But yeah, other than Joey, who, I think genuinely could go to San Fran because it's been talked about a little bit before, and then it started to get talked about again once this happened last night. I saw a little bit of chatter, and I was like, ooh, people are on the same page as me. That meant to me, it validated every opinion I've ever had about it. So
But
I was
then
like, I'm
one
a
thing
genius.
that, not that I genuinely care about it as much as the form of who the player is, but the amount of money that they paid him and then to release him. Christian Kirk.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's right. Christian Kirk. Because I remember my response. I was like, the guy who reset the wide receiver market.
Yes, they paid him out the ass. And then was just like, shoo,
Bye-bye.
go away.
I mean, that's a decent wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3, yeah?
I mean, yeah, he definitely is not worth the money he was paid.
Oh,
But
no,
like,
not
as
at all.
far as talent, then yeah, I'd take him.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd take him. Like, because I think the only thing really that stopped him this past year was just because he had a bad injury. Like, he had like a one that just kind of lingered, and then Brian Thomas. So
Yeah,
like, couldn't do much about that.
that's probably why they released him. They're like, oh, we got Brian Thomas, fuck him.
Yeah, which I guess makes sense for them because they already fucked up with his contract, so they can't really like be like, hey, by the way, you're nowhere near Brian, so we're just gonna
Goodbye.
swap those. Yeah,
We're gonna
like,
keep the guy that's really good on a rookie deal and like try to save money by releasing your ass.
I mean, yeah, might as well release that whole fucking team, including fucking blondie, long-haired Daniel Jones over there.
Yes.
Fuck it, little piece
Garbage.
of shit. You know what? Don't do it. Keep him. Please let the garbage continue to be on fire, you fucking trash ass franchise.
The only way Trevor Lawrence finds success again is if you give him back T. Higgins.
Yeah, there you go. But T. Higgins, he's not going anywhere.
Franchise tagged.
Again. I mean, I was thinking about it though this time. Like, fuck it. You're getting $26.2 million.
They have to pay you as an upper echelon wide receiver.
Exactly. So that's why, like, for me, like, you guys are like, all right, I understand that you guys are the fucking Bengals, so you don't have a ton of money. But the fact that you're just gonna pay me $26 million and just be like, all right, let's keep working on this though. If you think about it like that, that's nice. I feel like people forget to think about franchise tags like that.
Well,
they always
the
think
biggest
like
downside to franchise tag, I mean, it's not more of like a disrespect thing, but it's more or less of like there's no security behind it. Like if he goes out there this year on a franchise tag and gets hurt, he probably is going to lose a fuckload of money on the back end.
Yeah.
There's just no security in a franchise tag because all it is like, we're going to pay you this, but there's nothing after that.
Yeah, but I mean, then that goes back to our argument, though. It goes back to our argument of like, but it's also $26.2 million.
Yeah, but we're also not people that are used to having that much money and have never had that much money. So it's like I hear 26 million, I'm like, bro, I will go out there break my own leg just so you'll hand it to me. I don't care. But these dudes are already multimillionaires, so they're like, okay, I want to sign a big contract and play somewhere. And the only reason he's not creating such a fuss about it is because he doesn't want to leave Cincy. He doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, of course, guys like me and you, 1 year, 26 million, dude, I'll go do whatever you want me to do.
Get me out there. I will get fucking murdered by Nick and Joey Bosa every single play. I'm just like $26 million. I will be mush by the end. Yeah, I'm fine.
I will be the Tua of brain injuries for 26 million. That's fine. I don't care if I know how to spell my name after that. But they have that kind of money, so it makes a difference when you're already rich. You know,
we need to stop while we're ahead because like the longer we talk about what we do for it, the more fucked up I'm getting in my head. I can't.
Exactly. I'm telling you, like blanket statement. There's not a lot I wouldn't do for $26 million.
Blanket statement. I'm gonna lay it all on the line. The list is minuscule on what I would not do for $26.2 million.
And not even just on a football field. This is life, you know?
Like, if you're thinking it in your head, I would more than likely probably do it for $26.2 million.
Yep.
The left and right limits, right here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good, dude. I'm just looking forward, and I'm getting 26 mil. So, yeah, that's true. I mean, but T, I think you're good. I think they're going to try to keep you. Like, yeah, it does suck.
And Joey B. He's been
Very
preaching
vocal.
that they wants
Yeah.
to keep him. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like essentially saying like you can't fucking leave even if you wanted to.
Yeah, we're not gonna let him leave.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, best way to do it. That's the kind of guy you need. It's the kind of guy you need. Finally, we have a fucking quarterback who's skilled, fucking competent, and brain.
Finally.
Just could go to Indy. I would. $26.2 million if I had to do something to get Joe Burrow.
Do it.
like if it was like $26.2 million to get Joe Burrow as your franchise quarterback, I don't know if those I don't know how gray the lines are or how big of a difference there is in what I would or wouldn't do to have both of those things. Either of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Joe Burrow, great quarterback. Fantastic franchise quarterback. And trust me, it's going to end well. But on the side that they have the most trouble with, now they're going to have a little bit more trouble because Sam Hubbard retired.
Yeah,
He
I
announced
mean,
his retirement.
as much as it sucks because he has played at an Ohio school professional team for the entirety of his football career.
Yeah.
He's like a hometown guy, and like it sucks. But as far as like production, like you have Trey Hendrickson, who led the league in sacks, QB pressures. Like you're fine.
Yeah, I mean,
It sucks. It really only sucks because he's a locker room dude and he's a hometown dude, and the story's great. But as far as
true.
like being able to fill the gap, it's probably not.
Because you got Trey, you
too
got
hard.
Logan, you got and you're gonna be building a new defense anyways. It's probably gonna be easier for the new coordinator anyways to focus building around Hendrickson and not even worry about that veteran presence. Just like this is Hendrickson and Logan Wilson's defense. Let me just do it off of these guys, fit their scheme. Let's rock and roll.
Yep.
You know, like yes, it's sad that Sam is gone. That's kind of was my take on it as well. Like it hurts their defense in like that veteran locker room presence, but given that it's changing anyways, it probably won't have.
All right, the last play of his career was a touchdown catch.
Yeah, I did see that. I forgot about that. That was his last play. That's pretty fucking awesome.
In Tennessee.
Yeah. Great place. Great state. I hear weather's real nice over there. Good real estate.
Occasionally.
Too. Good real estate too.
Like,
wait, it's coming, guys.
It's coming.
In person, maybe. Sooner than you think. Next to each other. Which is gonna be horrible for me. Horrible for me. Because for those who don't know, I'm 5'7" and you're going to like this, bulked up 163.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's go, baby. But Pip.
I'm not that.
Pip is 6'3", 6'2", 6'3",
230.
Yeah, so when you guys see us next to each other, yeah, there's going to be a stark contrast. Just know I'm really athletic, though. That's for make up for it. And I'm
Me too.
Shut up. Fuck you. Shut up. I didn't eat anything. Me too. Yeah.
So anybody who wants it out there from middle of the pack can get it. Coleman. Bitch.
I was gonna say we have to remind ourselves. Hi, Jackson. Good to see you.
Hi, Jackson. Long time no see.
I know. I'm glad we're back. Glad maybe if you want to watch, man, fuck it. Couldn't hurt you. We won't kill you. But
no.
Yeah. Good to see you, Jackson. And yeah, Coleman. There you go. No, that'll do it. You don't want it. Anyways,
especially on a basketball court. You don't want that one.
Oh my god. Yeah, hey, we have a lot of basketball to get into. So don't worry. You're gonna get your turn. I was just gonna go through, see who else we had. Any like huge deals. It looks like
only I know one more that I wanted to touch on was the Chiefs trading Joe Thuney to the Bears.
Oh, yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I agree. I was confused when you sent that to me. Honestly, too, I fell back asleep and I remember I woke up and I was like, I saw it again. And I was surprised again because I was like, that's fake.
I didn't. That was random as fuck.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. But
Joe Thuney's a winner.
I mean, Trey Smith, their other guard, he got the non-exclusive franchise tag too. So they're trying to get a long deal, and then I guess he's a Bear now. So fuck it. I mean,
I'm glad he's had his run of going to Super Bowls because it's over now.
Yeah, that's done.
You got
And
to go
now he
play for the
gets-
Patriots and followed it up with the Chiefs. You were having a great career. It's over now. Like, you're done. I would have retired if you traded me to the fucking Bears.
Yeah, why doesn't he just do that? You kind
Just
of did it
leave.
already. Yeah, you're good, dude. Like, yeah, but that was a weird move. Like, I mean, if I was on the Chiefs and they were talking to me about that, I'd be like, just make me second string, dude. If you just like, I'm just good to chill here. I've got plenty
Dude,
of money.
I'll even
I'll
take a
just
pay
keep-
cut.
Yeah, I'll just keep.
I don't.
Keep taking my rings, and
He's got like what, like
Whatever.
5 or 6?
I think 5. Yeah, 3 with the Chiefs, right?
I think he's got
No.
3 with the Pats and 2
So then
with
he
the
has-
Chiefs.
He only did the 2-peat, the repeat.
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Oh man, I'm confused.
Hey, I'm gonna look it up. You can keep
Yeah.
going, but he has a
I
lot.
was gonna say, yeah, he has a lot of rings. But the Raiders too, their guards. Well, I mean Kappa, he
has
got
4.
Damn. Okay, so 2 for each.
Yeah, 2017, 2019, 2023,
Oh,
2024.
okay. Okay, I forgot he was still there. 2019. All right. All right. Well, there you go.
2 with
Yeah,
New
but I mean,
England, 2 with the Chiefs.
4 Super Bowl rings. It's like 4 more than a millions. Everybody. 4 more than like everybody. 3 more than.
Yeah. Well, it's over
even
with
more,
now because you're
like-
going to the Bears.
You're just beating everybody. You have a lot of rings. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Yeah. Oh my God. That's gonna be our favorite part though. Is gonna be Bears off season because they're gonna get hope again, and we need to be there we need to be in the front lines.
We got to crush it. We got to
We need
crush
to
their
remind
hope
them.
immediately.
So yeah. Oh God, I can't wait for that. I fucking good job, Bears fans. I just wanted to congratulate you guys because my dad's a Bears fan, and my whole life I've never really minded them, but your guys' glazing of Caleb Williams just brought this fire out of me, and probably Pitt too. Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah,
can't imagine you had a
absolutely.
huge problem with them before.
No,
Probably
no
a sour
reason to.
taste from Justin Fields, but
Yeah,
nothing huge. Yeah.
I didn't have any beef with them. No.
Now we have this fucking little prick running around. Oh,
Yeah, I just hate Caleb Williams, so automatically I hate the franchise.
yeah. It's just it's just like even talking to him, I feel like just has to suck. You know?
It's got to be. He's
It's got to be
conceited
just such an
prick.
exhausting conversation. Yeah, like because like he's just like waiting to talk about himself the whole time. I bet he's one of those guys. Oh fuck, just sounds horrible. But yeah, good for you, Joe. Have fun with that, because yeah, that's the guy you're taking orders from. Fuck that. Like I got 4 Super Bowl rings. Fuck you.
Fuck this dude. I just got done playing with Patrick Mahomes and Brady. Who the fuck are you, bro?
What's that on your fingernails, dude?
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, Brady didn't do that shit.
Because you know Joe's this fucking old farm fucking corn-fed
Yes.
motherfucker. That's Joe Alt. Joe Thuney, Joe Alt, same person.
It's older Joe Alt.
Oh man, yeah, be Joe Thuney, be Joe Alt this offseason. A lot of you, I'm sure many of you are not going to be, and we're going to have to keep reminding you. Be Joe Alt, go fishing.
Have you heard a damn thing about Joe Alt since he
Not
got
a
drafted?
fucking word.
No,
Not a
he
fucking
just
word.
plays football.
Hey, keep it, dude. Keep it pushing, man. You are
Dude, I
fucking
love
our
him.
hero.
The
Yeah,
shining
Joe
star
Alt.
of the Chargers.
Did we add him to the Hall of Fame? I think we did,
we should.
right?
I think we did.
If we didn't, Joe, you're on the Hall of Fame.
You're up there.
Yeah, I think it's better that we didn't, because that's how good he is at being a football. Like he's just
We just
head
forgot it.
down. Yeah, because he's
We just
doing his
forgot it.
job. Exactly.
Yep.
Fucking my man, Joe. First ballot.
Already.
Yeah, already. I have to put him on the docket for next. No, we'll put him in this year. Makes most sense. But yeah, now we'll move on to poor Joe Thuney. The Raiders. So the Raiders, big one's Max Crosby. Boy got paid.
The highest paid
now-
non-quarterback in NFL history.
Yes, sir. I think by like 0.5 million per year more than Jetta. I mean, nothing to play about. Still, what, 36.5 million? Something crazy like that.
Yeah, the only shitty part is they're still gonna suck.
Hey, we don't know that yet. Hunter Renfro, he's been working out. Oh wait, no, he got released.
Saw something. He retired.
Yeah, but then he quoted that tweet, and
and he was like, "I'm not."
I didn't know I retired. Fuck.
Yeah,
He's like,
he's done, bro.
I don't know. I feel like he could do something.
Yeah, 3-yard check down in the slot every play.
Yeah, you need a good white slot receiver.
You already got a great white tight end. What more do you need?
Well, not on the Raiders. I just mean like in the NFL, like on
somewhere.
your team. Yeah, like on your team. It's just sometimes it's just solid to have that random ass fucking white dude who just
Your little
runs
Wes
crispy
Welker.
routes. Your little Timothy Fax. Great slot receiver, this guy. I'm telling you. Shut
yeah,
up.
Crosby got paid.
Crosby got paid. And
a
then
lot
so
of
did
money.
their guard. Kappa got paid too. Good for him. And then I guess a safety.
Saquon got extended.
Saquon got extended. Highest paid running back. A lot of money.
Zach Bond got extended.
Zach Bond got extended. That's right.
For a steal. As I mind you, a fucking steal. A defensive player of the year candidate got 3 years, $51 million.
Maybe he's just a humble dude.
I mean, I would imagine. He seems like it.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yes.
Good job, Howie Roseman. Great fucking job again.
He's still doing it because he's like, oh, Saquon, you want the most money for a running back? Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Here you go. I can give it to you for only 2 years if you're cool with that. And then Saquon was like, 2 years, I get fucking $40 million. Yeah, it seems like a pretty stellar deal. It's $40 million I didn't have before. I'll take it. Like,
and then keeping the corner, the stronghold of your fucking defense for $50 million for 3 years, a steal.
Gotta love that. Yep. So yeah, the Eagles are still winning after they've just won. So be on the lookout for that.
They're still up.
Yeah, they're still up. Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay. 2-year extension worth $41.2 million in new money with $36 million guaranteed at signing and $15 million more in incentives. So that's up to like 50. No. 36 is guaranteed, 41. So that's 56. Yeah, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Yeah, more than everybody. All right, let's see. Just to make sure we didn't miss anybody.
I don't think we did. I'm fucking itching to hop into some NBA.
That's not true. We are missing somebody. We are missing. Okay, well, first, I'm going to let you know. Andy Dalton re-signed to a 2-year deal. So you have that.
Cool. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I mean, like, fuck it. What else? Like, yeah, who else you got? You know, Bryce is good.
Backup. I'm cool
good to have Andy. Yeah, good to have Andy there. Like, there's that.
Yeah.
But also Matthew Stafford. He signed it.
Yeah,
too.
He did.
So
he did.
We do need to say because it is Matthew Stafford. So that was
he deserves not to get skipped.
Yeah, exactly. So he had 2 years remaining, and then he just revised his deal to stay in LA. Okay, that's weird. Never mind. So you just decided to restructure. Okay. I forget, like, when somebody like Matthew Stafford does that, I don't really care. Because you've already done it all. So, like, you whined about money and then decided not to try to go find money because no one else wanted to give you money because you're 39.
Because you're old?
Yeah. How do they never realize that?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's base knowledge. And especially with the internet and how vastly and quickly you can get information, you know that people are going to be saying that about you, and you never like go shit.
Regardless of what you're actually doing on the field, the older you get, the less valuable you become.
Yeah, you are a car, you are, a house. You depreciate in value over the years with wear and tear. It's just
regardless science. if you're still balling out, you're still getting older. No one's going to pay you.
Exactly, because you could be balling out, but the years that you are able to ball out lessen and less every year that you do ball out. So
enjoy your 1 or 2 year deals until you finally just get forgotten about and go home.
Yeah. Or just take like a really minimized like 5-year deal and then just coast. Because like I feel like that I would do that if I was like a veteran. I would take like a 5-year deal that seemed insignificant to my previous deals, but it was still like millions of dollars. So that way I could just coast on this small deal, but leave with like 30 mil.
Give me like 5 years, 2 mil.
Yeah, right? Like, let me just leave with 10 mil real quick. I'll just chill.
Yeah.
I'll just fucking work out.
I'll mentor your backup.
Yeah.
Like, you draft a guy, I'll mentor him for 5 years. I don't want to even ask you to play. Like, I'm just here.
I won't even come to practice if you don't want me to.
Yeah. I really just
I'll
want a
hang
couple
out.
$1 million, mentor your next quarterback, and like I get sideline tickets to every game. Like I'm here.
I'll look at that fucking iPad. Sure, yeah, I don't care.
Fuck it.
Yeah, don't throw it to that guy. He's not on your team.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend that one.
See that guy? He's a cornerback. He's not
The
another
guy's wearing like a
quarterback.
different jersey than us. Like, don't throw it to him. Good.
See that guy with none of the guys with the other different colored jerseys around him? Throw to him. He's on our team and he's open.
Yeah. Give it to him.
Yeah. What is your name again? I keep forgetting. Daniel. Okay. Jones.
Okay, cool.
Oh, ooh, okay. There it is. That's I knew it.
Actually, I can't help you. I'm
Fucking knew
retiring.
it. Never mind. Keep the 10 mil.
Yeah, you can keep it. I'm done. Can't do this shit.
But yeah, other than that, that was just Tutu Atwell. Good for him. He got a good $10 million deal. Good for him.
Nice.
Underrated receiver. He's
Is,
done
yeah.
productive things for the Rams. You know, a good 3 to have. But yeah, that is that's everything we got. For you, and also I guess for me too. Anything crazy from the combine? Anything that stood out to you?
Not anything that incredibly stood out to me. I did think it was incredibly funny when Isaiah Bond said very confidently he was going to break the record and didn't even come fucking close.
He was like
his own teammate ran a faster 40 than he did.
Yeah, and he was like 2/10 off, I think, right? Like 2 whole.
Yeah, he ran like a 4.39. Still fast as fuck, but he came out there and said he's going to run a 4.1. And then, but it's even funnier that his own teammate from Texas, Golden, ran a 4.2. So you weren't even the fastest player on your own team, and you came out there and said you were going to break the record.
That's
and
good.
Then Xavier Worthy tweeting out, "There's fast, and then there's me." That was tough. All from Texas too, which makes it better.
That's true. Yeah. I don't know what to tell the kid. You know, this is a make or break moment, man. This is going to make you better or make you worse. All about how you respond.
Yeah, like I get being confident, but don't go on national TV and be like, "I'm breaking this record tomorrow."
Especially when it's that record.
You didn't even come close.
Yeah, like when it's that record, like that's like Olympic speed 4.1. You're like you're saying like I am an Olympic gold medalist, and you guys are fast for sure, faster than all of us, but not as fast as them. There's one more tier.
I'm also fairly certain that James Pierce Jr. is creeping in higher in the first round. The more combine he does, dude, I think he ran like a 4.4 or like a 4.3.
Oh my god,
that's a D end.
Yeah, that was. I know, and that there was also what was the kid from? It was quarterback type, I think from Louisville. The Louisville quarterback was getting a lot of eyes on him.
Yeah, I know what quarterback didn't have good eyes on him. It's my quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sucked. He sucked at the combine. Yeah. Sorry, Will Howard. But guess what, buddy? I don't give a fuck. You won a natty. I'm
true.
Chilling.
You're a legend in Ohio State for the rest of your life anyway. You're good.
Yeah.
Like
regardless of what you go, dude, it's not a big deal if you're an Ohio State quarterback and go be a bum in the league. Like it's historically what happens. So like, I'm not worried about it. You won us a national championship. Yeah. Like I'm cool with it. But yeah, he blew it. Abdul Carter has like a stress fracture in his foot or something.
Yeah, that's true. But I think he's still like they're essentially just waiting for the opinion on that to like be like, hey, you good to go or not? Like if he needs surgery or not.
It's reported that Abdul Carter can run a 4.3, and that would be terrifying.
I'm good. Like no matter who you are behind that fucking line.
And that should mean a lot, even to all of our fans listening. That should mean a lot. Me hyping up Abdul Carter so much because I fucking hate Penn State.
That's true. And you have been. That's like, and that's not, this isn't new. Like you were in the playoffs as well. Like Abdul Carter is the best player. Like,
yep.
And I mean, true that. So
he's a freak.
It's going to be interesting. Cam Ward, obviously, Shador as well. I believe those were the two. They didn't participate in like
anything.
And then
that's not unusual though for top quarterbacks to not participate.
Yeah. Are they going to be doing like solo workouts and stuff too?
Yeah, they
always do that shit. Yeah.
Shador did not have a great looking press conference. I'll tell you that. He came out there really fucking cocky.
Yeah,
I get
I
it.
don't
That's kind of
know.
like his thing.
Yeah, because I
But
get
like,
like but it's just so different. You know what I mean? Because of like who Prime was.
yeah, you're sorry,
Y-
you're not your dad.
Yeah, and it's just like that's the one guy who like you look to as an example, and you're especially going to be compared to him when you're his fucking kid.
Yep.
Um, so basically everything you say that sounds confident, we're gonna be like, you're not Prime. So
No.
you're gonna have to bite that. You're gonna have to eat that and like be okay with that because I will keep saying it. I'm like, you're my
It
dad.
might just be me and my coverage of the draft is not great, but have you heard anything from Travis Hunter, like at all?
No, no, no. I'm on the NFL app right now, and even
Like I'm
from
talking before even the combine started. I haven't heard his name in months.
oh yeah, no, ever since like his fiance was wiling out. I think that was
Yeah,
like the last big
ever since
thing.
it came out that he was dropping his girlfriend off to go to Paris in some dude's house. Yeah, I haven't heard his name on anything.
Oh, that poor kid. Oh, poor little guy, dude. Come
And
on.
I would assume like when the combine was coming around, it's like, oh, they're about to meat ride him again, like per usual.
Yeah, and then well, maybe that was just like the college landscape, and then now it's like we're getting to like NFL stuff, and maybe they're just kind of like not as impressed. I don't know. I don't know if that's
Last time I did see a clip of him
like a
like a couple weeks ago. It wasn't at the combine or anything like that. It was like a private workout, and it
yeah.
was showing side by side comparison because they were both at the drill together of his cornerback footwork compared to Will Johnson's cornerback footwork. Will Johnson heads better in a cornerback standpoint.
Yeah, yeah, not good to have.
Also,
And
side
then
note: the last thing I care about the combine is both Ohio State running backs ran like a 4.4.
fucking fast. That is great. That's good news for you. That's good.
I didn't think
Yeah,
Judkins could do that. I thought he was more like a 4.5 kind of guy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, true. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, fast boy. Shit.
I expected it out of Travion. Travion's fast.
I don't know. For me, like I think what we got Badgers in the draft. That's like our most notable guy, and I'm just so focused on Florida's future right now because like that's what actually matters for us. That like I'm not really. I can't focus on the combine, and also I don't think we don't really have anybody.
Hey, Lagway took a shot at Florida State on a podcast, so it got me excited.
I know. Fucking
I don't know if
loved
you
it.
saw it with RG3.
Yep. I had a bookmark the second I saw they announced it. I was like, yes, my son, Tim Jr.
So it's good. He's already
Tim
learning.
Tebow Jr. He's my new Tebow. He's the Christ loving good boy with a fucking fiery heart that we need. That's what
But he
it is.
also
That's
knows
what
how
we
to take
need.
a little shit talking. You know, I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what we need, dude. I need it. Oh, and so much good coming to Florida. But yes, the combine, it was not overwhelming. It was not underwhelming. It was just whelming. It was just very regular. Like there were some little things where like, oh, but overall, I feel like it was very like, all right, this is kind of we already knew most of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll see what happens. You know, things are going to progress. Obviously, there's going to be more news that comes out within the NFL and all that other shit. But now it's time to move on to the part that Pip has been waiting for this entire 53 minutes and 48 seconds we've been recording. It is time for some NBA talk. Pip.
Yes. So I'm not going to deep dive y'all with NBA today. More or less, just going to cover standings. Going to probably make some outlandish to some claims, but I'm right, so I don't really care what you have to say. I'm talking to the viewers, not you. I'll listen to you. I don't care what they have to say because we're right. And if you're not right, I'll convince you eventually that I was right, and we'll move
That's
on.
the whole point of the show. I was going to say us being right. No, that's the point of the show. Us convincing you that we're right. Yeah, that's like
So
literally.
all I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the Eastern and Western Conference, and I'm only going to go through the top 8 for now. I know like it goes all the way to 10 for the play-in, but we're not towards the end of the season where that incredibly matters at the moment. But the East, I don't think anyone had this as a surprise, but the Cavs are leaps and bounds better than everyone else.
Everybody on a 12-game win streak.
Yes, they haven't. They clinched the playoffs already last night.
Yep, saw that.
They clinched. Boston is in second, which had a crazy last night as well.
I was going to
Peyton
say
Pritchard and Derek White combined for like 80.
Fucking
Not Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
No, Peyton Pritchard, Derek White combined for 80. Both of them one of them had 9 threes, the other one had 10.
And it's like even like, oh, not like Jaylen Brown and Peyton Pritchard, or like
No.
Jason Tatum and Derek White also just happened to have a really good night. No, Derek White and Peyton Pritchard. That's how this team
The same night.
This team is ready still. Like,
yeah, they're still really good.
Yeah.
The Knicks are in third. They're pretty solid. They're pretty solid. They have their nights definitely for sure. Bucks are in fourth. Not bad for you.
Yeah. Not nearly as like excited as I was last year because like I mean, so for everyone who doesn't know, we won the in-season tournament. So whatever they're calling it now, I don't even know the official name still. But
it's the in-season tournament still.
Okay, so I was right. All right, I just wanted to make sure I didn't fuck it up because I would have sounded really stupid off the bat. But I'm not as excited as I was last year. Last year I was excited, but then when the first round started, and Giannis just like ditched, I don't know, because his ankle hurt. That's when I got really let down. And it's been really hard for me to bring myself back up just because like now I'm just dealing with Dame, who's just like, yeah, it's Dame, but he's old and fucking Doc, and it just hurts.
Darvin Ham.
Yeah, and just a lot, dude. And then fucking Kuzma, that was like the last thing that we talked about, and it's just like, all right. Like, I hope things go
Kuzma's
well.
Been doing pretty good for y'all though, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, like that was like the last big thing, and like that's what I'm saying. It has worked out for sure, and I'm happy with it. But it's just like I don't know. I'm still nervous until like we get even closer. You know?
Yeah. No,
like right now, I'm still cautious just because of that move. I'm glad it's working out, but it's just like okay, Giannis needs to stay being Giannis. Dame just needs to keep like some level of consistency, and Doc, I don't know, needs to die. That's probably what would be best if he just like fucking died on the court and it was just dead and we need a new coach, and we would get like a third grader who just started playing 2K on his dad's old PS2, so he only has like 2K7, and then he can be our coach, and that would be better than Doc Rivers. So once we go with that, that's fucked up, man, because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm just fucked with coaches.
You are.
I
had
Frank Reich, and then I have Billy Napier and fucking Doc. And then, yeah. But yeah, yep. I'll wait. Well, hopefully, as we do go more in depth, I'll have more stuff for the Bucks. But for now, I'm happy but scared. 4 wins in a row though, so keep going.
Yep. Then the Pacers are sitting in fifth, about middle of the area where they usually have been in the past couple of seasons. The biggest surprise, the Pistons are in sixth because Cade Cunningham is a demon.
Yeah,
Cade Cunningham is a demon.
So, as we got more integrated into basketball after the Super Bowl ended, that was like the one thing I was taking away. I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And
Cade's a dog.
Yeah, I know, and not only that, I'm like, and it's working for the Pistons. Holy shit, they're climbing up. They're in 6. I was like, holy fuck! From the disaster, the absolute disaster that was the Pistons to being in 6th place it's like a Commanders type turnaround.
Man, I've read some wild takes of people not wanting to give Cade his credit for what he's doing this season because they were like, "Oh, you mean to tell me the number 1 pick is playing how he's supposed to play?" Like, bro, how many number 1 picks don't pan out? Like, no one that gets drafted is expected to like. The reality is, when you get drafted to the NBA, the likelihood of you being the face of a franchise is like probably like 4%.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know I don't know the actual math on that, but it's got to be substantially lower than what dumbasses probably assume. Just because you get drafted on a team does not mean that you're going to be the face of that team. It is very rare.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that sentiment, 100%.
But they're not like there's like people are trying to make a case for Cade Cunningham to win Most Improved, and they're like, "Oh, so the number 1 pick is going to be Most Improved." I was like, "It's literally only the award is compared from last season to this season. That's it. That's it. It doesn't give a fuck what pick you were, what round you were in, who had the biggest jump from season to season. It has to be Cade. It's got to be Cade. Detroit sucked.
I like this Pip. I like this Pip. Basketball Pip is good. Oh,
Detroit
okay.
sucked last year.
Now I know how you feel when you're talking to me about football. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. This is passion.
Yeah, dude, basketball takes get me fucking going because there's so many dumbass people, bro,
and so many variables too. Because there's Oh, that's great. That's great.
and
But
then
yes,
I
Cade
know
Jones.
I said I was only going to go through the top 8, but I'm going to hit on the 9th because the 7th, 8th, and 9th are literally like tied or like a game apart from each other.
Yeah.
So it's the Heat, the Magic, the Hawks. They're all fighting for the same spot, pretty much. I think Orlando would have a way better season going right now if they didn't have to face injuries as much as they have been.
Yeah.
Considering Paolo missed like a month and a half. I think Franz missed like a month and a half. I think Jalen Suggs is out indefinitely. So their best 3 players have been out for 2 months or an extended period of time, and they're still fighting for a playoff spot. Paolo's back, Franz is back, but they have to dig themselves back out of the hole that they got themselves into, playing without both of those guys at one point. So
Dark
good for
horse.
Orlando.
Dark horse Atlanta. Let's have them get in the top of these 3.
Miami has no reason to be that low, but they are. So sucks. The Hawks are always like really average.
Yeah, we were talking about that for quite a while. How it's just like they're just never going to do anything about Trae Young, huh? It's just kind of like let's like really build around this guy because Trae Young is like still really good. Like
yeah, he's literally averages like 23 and 11 like every year.
Yeah. Like he's still a good player, and they've never been like start giving these guys.
Let's trade DeAndre Hunter to the Cavs is what they did.
Like, I mean, imagine if like 2 years ago or something, like they had decided to be the more aggressive party in like a KD trade. You know what I mean? Like small things like that where you just have this element, kind of like even when Kyrie went to the Mavs with Luka. It was nice where you just had this really fucking good player who was a vet and just kind of helped elevate the team to that next level. That's all that Trae's ever needed, and
they've never gave him one. They gave him like Zachary Ricochet.
Okay. I've been to one NBA game. Seer and I went. We went to Atlanta and we saw the Hawks and Magic. And even watching it on the court, like
he has no help, bro.
Yeah, Trae is all by himself. Like
the second best scorer on their team, DeAndre Hunter. They were like, let's give him to the best team in the East. Why not?
Fuck it. Yeah, that was wild, dude. Poor Trae. It's all right, man. You guys will probably stay there. I doubt it's coming. Help's not coming.
No, it's not.
Try to get
leave,
out
though. Yeah, you're gonna leave.
Yeah, try to get out. Yeah, just get out.
But now we go to the best conference in basketball, the Western Conference.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's just historically the Western's always more stacked than the East.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I had to get your little stupid fucking history lesson a couple weeks ago. I was like, fuck you, my team. And you're like, well, technically, here, Tim.
Number 1 seed, no surprise, the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah.
Shocker. They're incredibly good.
Playoffs.
Incredibly good. Number 2 seed.
Oh, my God.
The Los Angeles Lakers. With La Pookie Bear, my La Sunshine, La Goat, first player in NBA history to 50,000 points.
La Goat in Los Angeles.
The greatest to ever touch a basketball.
I don't know,
and
man.
I don't know if we hadn't made an episode. I don't think we.
We
with
did
Luka.
When it happened. Yeah, we did when it happened, but we haven't had a report of how Luka
has found his groove. That man is average, dude. They dropped like 65 points the other night combined, and Bronny scored. Crazy. You know, let me just put this out there for people that don't realize how fucking insane this is going to sound. This man scored his 50,000th career point in the NBA on the same night his son also scored in the same game. Do you know how fucking crazy that is?
So
I don't give a fuck. Bronny's not that great, but it's still a crazy standpoint to make.
Yes. These are going to be coming for the foreseeable future until LeBron himself does decide to leave. These stats are going to be, hey, this happened with LeBron the same night that this happened with Bronny. So this is like, because you had the photo, and then this is the next moment. Yeah, like Bronny scored, LeBron got 50,000.
50,000.
That is fucking insane. Yes, I agree.
50,000.
You're not going to
Also
hear an
one,
argument.
also the oldest player to ever win a Player of the Month, by the way.
Yep. LeBron is great. You had some discussion. We were talking before we can move on, because we'll pause. I'll let you finish the West, but first we needed to talk about this GOAT status, because you and I were talking about, we just went back and forth on player skill, pure player ability, and you were just saying that is what you base everything off of. That is why LeBron is undisputedly just the GOAT, and you laid it out pretty well. And for me, like I told you, I just grew up with Jordan around me because of my dad and being from Chicago, whatever, but I've never really had a dog in the fight. LeBron has annoyed me sometimes, but I think every athlete has over social media. So maybe I'll give him that benefit of the doubt, but he is a corny motherfucker. You can't convince
He
me
is.
otherwise. Okay,
He's
all right,
also
that's
old.
fine. He's also
He's
old as
40.
fuck. Yeah, I know. So he's like that millennial fucking cringe.
He's
Yeah.
40-year-old with
It's
3 kids. Yeah, he's corny.
yeah. Space Jam 2 sucked. But yeah, LeBron's the GOAT. I mean, Jordan, an amazing player.
He's a
Got to look
solid
through
second
things.
best of all time.
Oh,
I'd take it.
jeez. And then people got Kobe, but it got contentious when I told you that I had recently, per recommendation of the show I work on, the Kirk Minahan show, I'd recently looked into Larry Bird more, just because I was curious, because the host of the show, Kirk Minahan, obviously, no shit. He was talking about Larry Bird and his disrespect in this top debate of players of all time. I looked up, and I kind of agreed with him in a way, but you had a different idea
Bro,
based on your
I will
ratings of
I will
players.
tell you right now, if anyone looked me in my eyes and told me Larry Bird was a top 5 NBA player of all time, I would tell them they're the dumbest motherfucker to ever make a sports take. Idiotic. Do I agree that Larry Bird gets forgotten about and is a little bit disrespected as how good as he was? 100%. But nowhere close to being top 5 of all time. Not a fucking
And
chance.
also, too, I want to clarify, too, because just in case there's any sort of chance of a misquote, it was either purely just disrespect and he was a top 5 during his time playing.
Oh, that would be true.
I think, okay, so let's make sure that that is corrected. But for those, because I was curious, because I interpreted it as top 5 of all time, but now that I'm thinking about it, I believe he did say, like, during that time period, I think he was up there with, the other two. Like, I think that was
Oh, back
Kirk's
in the
main.
time, he was top 3. It was literally Magic, Kareem, Larry Bird.
Yes, exactly. So I believe
Yeah.
that was Kirk's main argument. But for the people that were trying to put him into that top 5 conversation, because that's what got
Idiotic.
sparked. That got sparked from that conversation, that people were trying to say, oh, Larry Bird's top 5. So I looked into it. I was like, oh, maybe. But just because of his impact on his team, things that he did, blah, 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 impact
Dude,
on the
I
game.
could rip off so many players off the top of my head that I'm putting above him on the all-time list. So
You can go
easily.
off with a few.
Jordan,
Yeah.
LeBron, Kobe,
Yep.
Shaq, Kareem,
Yes.
Hakeem Olajuwon, Tim
Yes.
Duncan,
Yes.
John Stockton. Maybe not John Stockton.
No,
Pushing
I was
it.
going to say Larry's better than
All-time
John.
leader in assist, but
I know, but if we're going to your grading scale,
correct.
yep.
I still
If
named
it's
off like
skill, it's
7
Larry.
off the top of my head, and that's just not even diving into it.
I love the Tim Duncan love too. So I'm always a fan.
I'll never disrespect Tim Duncan.
Ever. Ridiculous if you do.
Oh,
Like, you're a
you know
fucking
what?
idiot.
There's plenty. I'm sure there's plenty. I could probably make you an entire fucking list, but he's not like. I'm not trying to get crazy and say that he's like outside the top 20. He's up there.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, hold on. Like, we respect the past, but don't forget about the present / the more recent history.
Like I would be okay to hear someone say that he's like bottom echelon top 10, like at like 10 or like maybe 9. But top 5 is fucking insane.
I think especially with skill wise, because you and I have always had the same take that like KD is like the most skilled
Most
basketball player, like
pure scorer to
pure.
ever touch a
Yeah,
basketball.
yeah, like insane. And then like same thing with Kyrie. Like maybe a couple others could be compared with him, but his handles are just like unlike any other. It's just the way that
Yep.
he can control a basketball is. No, you know what? I will say that. I will stand on that because I was going to try to give older players the benefit of the doubt because I heard that argument. Completely different game, completely different skill set. Kyrie is the best handler I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
And that is why he is in my top 3 favorite players of all time. It's just because I love to watch him play basketball. It is
the best
Art.
take I've ever heard about Kyrie Irving is that he has absolutely zero physical advantage on a basketball floor. He is just better than you.
Yes.
He's just better.
That's actually perfect. Yeah, because he's what, 6'2", 6'3"?
He's probably 6'2" on a good day.
Yeah, exactly. So like, but he is just
not crazy athletic. Not crazy athletic at all.
No, but
he's just better.
He's just better at the game of basketball. Like his insane basketball IQ. Insane. So there you go. I mean, even that you could put him up there for maybe not with Bird, but
no. I couldn't do that.
No, couldn't do that, but you could put him up there for like that specific impact on basketball. Handles, things like that.
I could probably put him in the top 10 best point guards alone. Maybe.
I feel like we'd maybe get down that list and it might be a closer call than we think. Yeah. Because I mean, I'm just saying. Yes. I actually, yep.
Old heads can go debate that with the fucking wall, but Curry's number 1.
No, 1000%. No one has done it like him.
Nope.
Nobody.
Oh, it's Magic. Magic's fucking 6'9" and couldn't score.
No, Curry's the best point guard of all time. Yeah. I agree with that.
Could you imagine what Curry would be doing at 6'9"?
It would be a slaughterhouse.
Curry's double teamed or triple teamed every single game.
And it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Magic wasn't doing that. Magic was probably one of the greatest passers of all time and greatest court vision and basketball IQ. You're probably the second best point guard, but that's the debate: is Curry and Magic top 1 and 2? It's Curry. I'm sorry. And I haven't recently been able to like fully admit that to myself because I wanted to hang on to it as much as I could, but I just can't. Like, it's Curry.
Yeah, I have trouble with that with a lot of things too. I mean, that's fair. It's just like you got to accept some things. I mean, even with me, with like the LeBron thing, just because the nostalgia of Jordan. But then I realized I don't really have any real attachment to Jordan. I didn't grow up around Jordan. I was born in fucking 1999. I didn't watch Jordan. Like, I've seen what he's done, obviously, but I grew up around seeing LeBron play and Dwayne Wade and Carmelo and all these people. Oh, that was the one that you said right before we started, Melo and Bird. Yeah.
As pure basketball talent, I'm taking Carmelo.
Melo. Yeah,
it's Carmelo.
But Bird was I just love Bird because he was that perfect, just shit talking, fucking.
Oh, he ran his fucking mouth and it was great. I loved it. And dude, I own a Larry Bird jersey, so I don't want this to be like taken as like I'm a Larry Bird hater.
It's
like,
just
I could go grab a jersey out of my closet right now.
It's love of the game type of debate.
Yeah,
I get it. It's the passion. I understand. I mean, that's the same reason why, people will debate Tom Brady. I'm the same way. I'm aggressive. I don't disrespect his legacy, but I don't know. We don't have to get into football. We're on basketball. Ooh, don't do that to me, man. Come on. Now. I don't want that fucking bullshit around me.
I'm sorry. I'm mad at Peyton Manning for the rest of his life. So,
excuse me?
Yeah, I'm mad at Peyton Manning for the rest of his life.
What did he do to you?
He stopped my only chance at a Super Bowl.
No, yeah.
He was a Bronco at the time, so I'm not mad at Colts Peyton Manning.
That's fair. But no, I get that because that's why I hate Drew Brees. And I hope that he trips and falls on his helmet head first and dies today. I hope fucking trips on the stairs.
We're not past football. I gotta keep going through these standings. We made it to the
true. You did it. You said Drew Brees. I didn't say Drew Brees.
That's
but
fair.
Yes, you're right.
That's fair.
All right. But anyways, we got that Larry Bird shit out of the way. We just need to make that. And I did clarify my point, so I just want that on the record. But yes, we can continue with the West.
The 3 seed, the Denver Nuggets, still very good. Jokic is still insane.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook's been playing really well. Jamal Murray's been playing really well. They're a good all-around team. Don't care.
Hey,
Give me Lakers. Lakers in 5.
Yeah, but shout out Russ. Good for
Shout
you,
out
man.
Russ. I love
You
Russ.
needed that.
Russ
Yeah,
is Russ is my favorite point guard of all time. Favorite.
Okay.
Not
There you go.
Not on a list.
Not best.
Biased. Biased list. Russell's my favorite point of all time. Number 4, the Grizzlies had been doing most of this in and out with Ja Morant because he's in a couple games, out a couple games, been really injury prone this year, but they're still hanging on to the 4th seed, which is good. I'd take it without my star.
Yeah. Love that.
5th seed, my favorite team once LeBron retires, the Houston Rockets. Love them.
There you go.
They're young. They're great. Amon Thompson's great. Jalen Green's great. Sengun's great. They're looking good. Their future's high. It's going to be really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Very
the Warriors have crept their way back to the 6th seed.
Very Thunder-esque, I was going to say for
oh yeah, 100%. And a hot take, KD will be a Rocket next year. So
All right. There you go. More middle of
the Warriors have crept up to the 6th seed after having an abysmal stretch of basketball for a while, which is scary because the Warriors get hot. They're a problem. Very big
true.
problem.
Very true. Yeah, and it looks like Butler, I mean, he's been doing pretty good.
He's still trying to find his groove and dealing with all the shit off the court too, that he's getting hit with lawsuits from Miami and
yeah.
Apparently he left his house or wherever he was staying at with like damages and like didn't pay for shit and just dipped. I don't know. He'll figure it out. Off court issues, but
yeah, not the fucking problem. Doesn't get me a championship.
Resolve them and keep playing. All right.
True. But yeah, no. He's doing he's like doing good, figuring it out.
A kind of a fall off is the Timberwolves compared to last year.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot they were in 7th. I don't know what it is, but I just looked at that again. What the fuck?
They just got Dante DiVincenzo back, which is great. He's gonna be a good addition, a good little spark off the bench. But they have not found a consistent rhythm this year. Ant has been streaky. When he's on, but he's had a couple off ones.
They are a lot shorter than I thought they were.
Yeah, they are.
Except for like Jaden. Yeah. Holy shit, yeah. They got 6'3", 6'4". I don't know. Sorry, that was just a random ass note. I mean, what the fuck would I know? But they're just shorter than I expected them to be. That's all.
And then
the 5'7" guy.
The little brother of Los Angeles, the Clippers, are in 8th.
They are.
I don't have much to say about the Clippers. James Harden had 50 the other night. I know that.
Yeah, I just assume he's going to do that like twice a year, 3 times a year. Like that's just going to happen. It was just one of his 50-point games where it's like, oh yeah, James Harden, and then come to playoffs and.
Also another one of the greatest scorers in NBA history.
Oh, James Harden. Yes.
Yeah.
He's what was it? He just started pissing me off past couple of years. That's what it was. Started getting a little too whiny.
He doesn't have like a great attitude, but like he's a bucket.
He is for sure, absolutely. And like I can deal with that. I always just get annoyed because I'm just like, I don't know. We just aren't there. So it's like we don't have that mentality of like you're a fucking NBA all-star and it's like millionaire. There's not a lot to complain about. Also, at the same time, though, if you grow up your entire life probably being told you're the best to ever touch a basketball, like in your centralized area of where you grow up, you're probably going to have somewhat of an ego.
Yep.
Probably. Yeah, I would probably have an ego. I mean, we both do, and we're literally the title of this podcast. So it's like, hence the name, guys. There you go.
There you go.
Spoiler, fourth wall break.
I want to. There's your top 8 for each sides of the East and the West, but I did want to. Mavericks fans, enjoy your time as only being the 10th seed because you are gonna drop so far.
Yeah,
Kyrie's out for the year. You don't have Luka anymore. Also, I saw a report yesterday that Anthony Davis is having a meeting debating on if he's going to shut himself down for the rest of the year now that Kyrie's hurt. So you just traded Luka to get Anthony Davis, who's got hurt the first game and is probably not going to play another game for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, why would he? They're not going to make a push.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was going to say. Like, I wouldn't. Like, if I was him.
Tank it.
Yeah, fuck it. Like, whatever.
But so Mavericks, you are getting hit with the plagues of Egypt for trading Luka.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have done that. I'll take it though. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, y'all play your game, man. I'm fucking set.
Yeah.
Coasting.
I'm chilling. I don't give a fuck where y'all get in the draft.
Your team could disband tomorrow. I wouldn't fucking bat an eye. I don't know.
Did you know? Side note before, because that's all my NBA that I'm going to go over with today. But last thing is, there is a world if the Clippers fall out of the playoffs and get into the lottery and win the lottery and had the number 1 pick. Are you aware of who that pick belongs to?
The Clippers get the lottery number 1 pick. No, who?
The Thunder. So there is a world out there, and it would have to be like a crazy ass scenario for all of it.
But
to
it's
play
possible.
Out. Yes, it is. That Cooper Flag to play for the Thunder.
Oh Jesus! Possibly
Cooper,
fresh
Cooper
off of
Flag's teasing. He's teasing them Duke fans, saying that run it back.
Run it back. Give it a little more time first.
No, he's just saying he might come back one more year.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying, but like I don't know, man. Like let it play out.
Shit. If I'm him,
we got conference championships.
Yeah, but like regardless of what I do in March Madness or what my team does in March Madness, if I see the NBA lottery and I'm going to Washington or Charlotte, I'm staying at Duke. I'm staying.
I got you.
NIL has made that like where you can do that.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't have to leave my freshman year to go play for a garbage fire of a franchise.
That's fair.
I can make millions of dollars in college. Don't care.
Yeah, I mean, and maybe that will help with general managers actually having to like build and grab talent because it's not going to be coming to them just because they suck. Yeah,
no.
Someone could be waiting out, and then you'll get a first round pick, but not really the guy that you wanted, or maybe could fit your scheme or whatever, or it's just that transcendental player that is going to save you regardless.
Yeah, because professional teams are not someone's ticket to be millionaires anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're already millionaires when they get there.
Through college, through content, through just everything. Like, there's so many ways to make money in college now. Yeah, like with the NIL, like on top of that, which is good. I mean, hey, good for them. And it is just on both sides because this goes the same way with football too. It's on both sides of college and pro / the boards of each of their respective companies to find that perfect middle ground where there can still be respect and purity of the game. But at the same time, you realize that these dudes can get paid too. So
they can
make smarter moves, make more informed decisions, build more long-term rather than trying to have this immediate answer, because free agents, genuinely, if there was probably one dude who's just like, I'm going to just be a dog with free agents, the Chiefs, you could win back-to-back Super Bowls.
You could.
Because that is what the Chiefs did. The Chiefs, like, they drafted like one fast guy and then they just got a bunch of really good free agents. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And then they win Super Bowls. So maybe there's a pattern. Howie Roseman also started doing that. And then he also was a god at drafting, so that also helped.
Yep.
But you've seen the result of that as well. And then now, as you're explaining, it leaks in the NBA just as much.
It does.
And it will
make no moves. And like the only way you can force a generational talent to join you in the draft is if they're a senior and they have no choice. They don't have to come to you. They really don't.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And it's a whole new game, as like, I think everyone knew it, but some people won't accept it. Like, as it's going longer and longer, like the NIL, as we're kind of starting to understand it more, you can see how you can fix it and tweak it properly to make it like more of a win-win-win-win for everybody. Because I think the problem that we're facing now, and it's one that you and I talk about all the time, is that when it gets purely about the money, those like people start losing the passion, the quality of the game goes down. Like this past season of the NFL, like despite what happened and everything, like the regular season was shit, especially compared to the college product. Like it was an awful season of the NFL as far as like quality of play, just everything around it. Genuinely. And I'm not even saying that just because the Colts had a rough year. Like I thought that I was disappointed with most teams, you know? And then the college product just was miles better than it. Just these guys, because they're getting paid and there's NFL prospects, but also like even if you're not an NFL prospect, you still have a reason to play.
Yep.
Because as long as you keep that relevancy in the college game, you'll still get deals. So it's like there's incentive in college too that for more than just NFL prospects, because you can be that one hit wonder. See Stetson Bennett, see even someone like Will Howard, like he got paid. He might suck in the NFL, but he had incentive to play and get paid in college, so his quality of play was better. You know, there's
I'm gonna leave everyone with one last thing, one last tidbit of what. Here's your advice. If Cooper Flagg decides and he announces that he's coming back to Duke, as early as you can put Duke as a national championship winner for next year, do it. Because I don't know if you're aware of like the high school scene right now, but Duke is also getting the Boozer twins next year.
I know who. Yeah, I've heard of
them. They're incredibly fucking good.
Yeah.
So like, if Cooper Flagg decides to come back, put it all on Duke to win next year because you're not stopping all three of them. You're just not.
Yeah, this needs to be our year. Like this is the window.
For those that don't know the Boozer twins, it's Carlos Boozer's two twin boys who are incredibly good at basketball.
Yeah, that's where I was like, well, because obviously, I knew the name, so I assumed it was his kids, and then I remembered I just found them out like literally last week.
They're insane.
But yeah, that's crazy. That's why this window for college basketball, because we can jump into college basketball real quick since we kind of wrapped up NBA anyways. This is the year for the Florida Gators to win the national title because that's coming, which I completely forgot about. Well, I didn't really know about it since I just discovered who they are. But now that Pip has let me know that, the Florida Gators right now are a great college basketball program.
Yeah.
That is great news. So I need them. I need them to do it this year. I really, really do.
Ohio State sucks, so I have no dog in the fight.
Yeah, I know. There you go. This is kind of like football, but reverse now for basketball. You get to just cheer for me in the background. Yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go. Chomp, chomp, motherfuckers. It's not the swamp, so it just doesn't hit me as well, but I still love it. So that's great. I'm glad that the boys are on top. We're number 5 right now. I think number 5, but the rankings are going to change here.
Yeah, because Tennessee lost last night.
Yep, and we beat Alabama, and we've beaten Auburn, and we're doing great. Keep it
might
up,
be
boys.
top 3, top 2, maybe.
I'm saying, I think Duke is it. I think that's it. So look out. I'll try to stay up to date on that because obviously that's going to interest me. It's the fucking team I want. Like I found a team that's good right now. Let's go.
There you go.
Let's fucking go. I needed this. Mr. Natty Champ over there fucking has everything. I need something.
Hey, man.
The last time that the Gators did this, that the repeat year. 06, 07. Yes.
Corey Brewer, Joakim Noah.
Yep. Oh man, with Tim. Tim's there too. Partying
Corey
with Tim
Brewer
Tebow.
From Portland, Tennessee.
How far away is it?
I grew up 15 minutes away from there.
15 minutes. So okay, I was gonna say.
I went to his basketball camp.
Oh, word. All right.
Yeah.
Fucking rock and roll. There you go. But yeah, that wraps up basketball. We went through NFL. We got our free agencies. I felt like we had a great groove. We didn't rant too long because usually I can tell because like we get to like that 140 and I'm like, oh shit. All right, we're starting to. But hey, good return episode.
This is our comeback episode. We had a lot to cover.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, now that we have actual real consistent schedules, we know what's going on. It's time to fucking lock in, boys and girls. And all the others, all of you. It's time to lock the fuck in. There's no more games to play.
We're back.
Yeah, we're here. We're back. This is middle of the pack.
And I'm Pip.
And I'm Fax. And we're going to see you guys on the next one.
Peace.